This is Common Ground, the podcast.
Welcome back to Common Ground. I'm Mark. Of course, I'm joined here with Drew, Lou, and Derek. What's going on, gentlemen?
Hey, my dad's better than Shannon Sharpe's day. I'll tell you that right now.
Go team, go! Yeah,
that's it. That's the video.
Hey, all right, Skip. Listen, Skip.
So yeah, I just watched the video. So when did this happen?
This was yesterday, right?
Yeah, day before.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was yesterday.
September 10th or 12th, because we're not everyone knows what day we're talking about.
Okay, so apparently Shannon Sharpe was live on Instagram and didn't realize he was still live, and went into coitus or
Did you say coitus?
Coitus, yeah, there you go.
Yes, he did. He used
a
college term there.
I was trying. I was
Coitus?
trying to use an appropriate word.
Coitus?
He was having intercourse.
He was doing the monster with the two backs. Okay, there you go.
He was knocking them boots like H-Town.
There you go.
So yeah, right there.
But you know what? It's something. All right. So how does anybody know how long he was live before that? Like, was he supposed to be live? Or did he hit the live by accident?
I think he hit the live by accident.
Yeah, I think he hit the live by accident.
I think somebody did it on purpose.
I've done live stuff too. You gotta like hit live, hit OK, hit confirm, and go into it.
Yeah, you got a lot going on there.
And let me tell you, I watched the video, and she's already moaning before he even puts the phone down. So I don't know.
I think somebody knew between the two that it was live. In my opinion, I'm not saying that Shannon did it or she did it, but just like you said, the timing was too good, and then we already know how cringy it was on his narration as well. But just I don't know. I just think that somebody was aware that it was live and in charge. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
people
my theory,
she was faking it by the sound, by her sound. What you got?
My theory is, I think someone was making a home movie and put it down. I don't know if you guys have ever made a home movie or not.
Maybe.
But maybe kind of slipped the finger when you put the phone down and kind of hit the IG live on them.
That sounded dirty, slipping the finger.
But real quick, Drew, no offense, brother.
When that came out, I was like, I know that kind of sounded dirty when I said that.
But Drew, this is my thing though, bro. It's one thing to do that on your phone, but if you're someone in the caliber of Shannon Sharpe, why in the world would you choose to use the feature of Instagram to do that? For clarity, for a better picture, or I'm just saying.
I think he used the phone camera.
Has wonderful audio quality. They really do. If you compare it to other audio, Instagram's like mad clear.
Whoa, Derek, are we speaking from experience there? I'm not sure where this is going.
I'm just saying. I plead the fifth. I do not recall. Little Woody.
I'm not gonna co-sign Derek, but I will say the clarity on Instagram is more picturesque than it is on the regular.
I'm not the only one.
I'm not gonna. Nothing like that. I'm just saying.
So okay, real quick, while we're on the subject of Shannon, it's obvious that he was doing what he was doing. So, do you think that he should have any kind of repercussions from his actions of this slipping out? Like, should there be some kind of situation? Because again, we know his platform, ESPN. He's the front man of everything that's sports related. His podcast is just blossoming every day. Do you think? Yeah. So do you think that there should be some kind of repercussion because he is in the limelight of the sports industry?
So I got an opinion, and I think yes, right, bluntly yes, and it's because when you're famous, when people look up to you, when you have some kind of role of responsibility in society. I mean, even in some of us in our roles, like if we got caught on social media, we would probably get in a lot of trouble. So think of the kids, the children that look up to him and kind of respect him and all that other stuff. So yeah, when you're that famous and have that much responsibility, you kind of got to own your actions that you put out there in the public. I don't know. Anybody disagree? Agree?
I won't necessarily disagree, but I'll say accidents happen. they shouldn't happen, especially like that. But he was doing what adults do, right? It wasn't from what I gathered from the information that he came on later on last night and kind of explained situation. It wasn't during a time when he was working. It wasn't during a time where he had to be responsible for his actions with his employers. Um, he was like I said, my theory was he was maybe filming himself and maybe he put the phone down and I'm not going to speak from experience, but I've been told that I've heard that sometimes when you're doing these videos and if you don't close the camera out, you could go into different apps and different things. So I've accidentally texted people, not videos obviously, but we've all accidentally sent texts to wrong people, and shit happens. So
Yeah.
it's a horrible thing for him, but I'm okay.
And by all means, I'm not saying fire the guy, get rid of him, or not. I'm just saying, come out. And I don't know if he did, and if he did, correct me. Some kind of an apology, like you said, explain yourself. Okay, great. If there's something that the network wants to do, they're a private-owned business, so they can do whatever they want. But yeah, by all means, I'm not saying fire the guy, lock him up, but definitely acknowledge your actions. Derek, what you got?
Yeah, like you guys said, accidents do happen. If it was an accident, you just gotta bite the bullet, apologize, and move forward. Now, if you did that for clicks and likes, that's a different story, and then you just gotta be held accountable for that. But I'm gonna go with it was an accident for him because everybody sends a wrong text message or hit the phone. He's 57, so he's probably not using the phone like everybody else uses the phone.
But that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying, man. If you an old head but you look young and you have the capacity of the audience that you have, look. If you look closely at this film too, Unc was being Unc. We get it. But if you look at the caption, everyone was trying to warn him, like, hey, Unc, man, Unc, hey, something's wrong, bro. You need to turn. Like, they were trying to warn him. So it's like,
well,
on one hand, it could have been a mistake.
You're not worried about that phone now.
That's what I'm saying. Unc wasn't paying attention, so that's what I'm trying to say. But Mark, what's your final thought on that, sir?
I don't blame him. I'm just saying. So when you're thinking with the other head, things happen, right?
Things happen.
You trying to get into something.
Things happen.
Things happen.
Hey, I guess
I made mistakes and gone places and had some fun and you make mistakes along the way. So.
Before we close it out, I'll end on the story of why I give Shannon Sharpe some bail on what happened. One time I was I was doing some coitus, and after the coitus, we were laying down chilling, doing that sweet nothings, and my phone rang, and it was somebody that shouldn't be calling me that late at night. And I asked this person, why did they call? And the person was like, well, I thought you called me. And a sweat of fear came over my face and my lady friend's face because the phone was next to us when situations were happening. Thank God, I didn't accidentally call during this situation. But so with that said, I can sympathize with Ankh, and things happen sometimes that you wish didn't happen. Fortunately, it didn't happen for me. Unfortunately, it happened to him on a very public platform. So I'll leave it at that. Guys, stuff happens.
I think with that, we should probably end it before we say something we shouldn't. Take care. Thanks for joining us.
Peace.
Well, I think it's great.